Very good morning to you. I am Dr. Sonia Singh, principal in the Alard College of Pharmacy in Hinjwadi. This college is located in the campus of Alard Group of Institutes near Hinjwadi IT Park in Pune, Maharashtra. I have done my M.Pharm and D.Pharm from Nagpur University and my PhD from Amravati University. I have an overall experience of more than 30 years, of which about 18 years I've worked in the R&D department of pharma industry and as a head of the R&D unit. And from the inception of this college, that is the Alard College of Pharmacy, I have been the principal of this college. And this has given me a lot of, academic and industrial experience to be able to do justice to my job. Yeah. Anything else you want?
A very good morning, ma'am. It's a great opportunity for me as well as the students to get an insight from you. Further moving, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for providing me this opportunity to interact with you. Yeah.
Moving ahead, ma'am, you have held key position as the principal of Alard College of Pharmacy throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
Actually, as I said, I've worked for over 18 years as head of R&D in the whole pharma industry. And the job profile was such that we were literally, responsible for training people in the technology that was being developed in our department. We were responsible for commercializing all the products developed by us. So it was my passion. It still is my passion, to carry out research and also to teach and train people. So that is what I think has kept me here till now. Moreover, in my family also, I have people from the academics who are professors, and I think I've grown up, seeing them, watching them interact with the students, and that has really motivated me to be able to, shape the minds of the youth of today, because they happen to be, the key basis of development in a nation. Overall development of the nation entirely depends on how us young minds take it forward. So I think it has always been my pleasure to work for the students.
Thank you, ma'am. Being the principal of Alard College of Pharmacy, what is your philosophy of leadership? How do you describe your leadership style?
See, I firmly believe that the administration of any institute is not a one-person work. It cannot be done by an individual alone. So it requires, the dedication, the hard work, and discipline of all its staff and faculty members as a whole, as a team. They work together to provide the best services to the college, and that is what develops the brand of the college. So as far as I'm concerned, teamwork, commitment, and seeking quality in work are the key factors in administration of any institution. And as a principal, I get to know my staff, I get to identify the strengths they have, and I always prefer to delegate duties to them as per the strengths that they possess. And I always, provide them the additional training which is required for, working more effectively. And I think that also keeps them motivated, and they always try to give their best. So it is a win-win situation. It is a teamwork. I don't think I'm doing it alone. The leaders there to guide the basic work, the basic responsibilities being carried out by everybody together.
Yes, ma'am. Being the principal of Alard College of Pharmacy, ma'am, how do you strategize about the key roles, programs for the administration of your institute?
Our college, as such, has a wonderful, a structure of different internal committees. We organize different internal committees. As I said, the responsibilities are distributed based on the respective experiences and expertise of the faculty members. And these committees are not only of faculty, but the student representatives also happen to be a part of the committees, and they are together responsible for planning, brainstorming, planning, and organizing various programs throughout the year. For example, there are committees for cultural activities, sports activities, co-curricular activities, I would say scientific and research activities, training and placement, social welfare, so on and so forth. So these students, they belong to each and every year of the course, and they represent their particular class, and they work under the guidance of the faculties responsible or heads of the individual committees. So this provides a wonderful bonding between the students and the faculties, and it also helps us to understand the requirement, the capacities of the students, and we also look forward to implementing new ideas that are put up by our students. And seeing all this, being a part of the governance, the students are always motivated, and the belongingness towards this college is very high. So that helps us, successfully carry out the functions very smoothly. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. How does the curriculum of Alard College of Pharmacy ensure that the best practice of industry for the students?
See, based on my experience from the industry, I know that every student needs to be exposed to various practical aspects. Theory is always covered in the academics, but the practical aspects need to be taught to them. At least a few basics need to be taught to them, and they could definitely be made more industry ready before they participate in the campus placement drives and all. So our students here, we are not only providing them the theoretical, knowledge in their respective subjects, but we also provide them practical exposure to various technical skills which are being used in the industry. We provide them visits to the pharma industry, and a 1 month training in the pharma industry is mandatory for them. It is very essential part of their curriculum. Without that, they do not get the final degree, unless they have gone through just 1 month of training. So apart from this, personality development, you could say communication skills, presentation skills are provided to our students. We also provide them mock interview sessions before they are allowed to participate in the campus drives. And moreover, we also have industry experts visiting our college for seminars, for guest lectures, and for various workshops organized by us. And they also guide our students for the entrepreneurship, so that more and more students not only look out for placements, but they are also motivated to start their own small units. So this, I think, is very essential for providing the students a technical base before they land up in the pharma industry as such. Yes, Shri.
Yes, ma'am. Any insight into how your institute could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic background?
I think um, I would say that our institute is affiliated to the Savitri Bai Phule Pune University, which happens to be a state university. So uh, it is already open to students of all castes and economic backgrounds. Being a state university, they already have provision, for uh, welcoming such students. Scholarships, I would say, are provided by the state government and also by the central government for students of various castes like SC, ST, OBC, NT, all these students who are eligible on based on their merit and who take admission uh, through the allotment system, allotment provided by the state university, that is through the Department of Directorate of Technical Education, that is DTE of Maharashtra. So these students are also provided with EBC, which is a scholarship for the economically backward class. Additionally, students who get admission either from the allotment or directly to an institute and belong to the minority sections such as Muslims, Sikhs, Parsis, Christians. These community students are also provided with scholarships under the minority category by the state government. So, apart from this, the university itself has made provision for Earn While Learn scheme, wherein the students selected for the scheme are, allotted some duties. They have to perform some duties in the college itself during the working hours, for which they get paid, and that is what can help them, meet the ends. So students in our institute are already availing all these facilities. So what we do is, when the student is new to our college, we make them aware of all these, facilities available, and that is how they are always welcome. We don't have any restrictions for such kind of students. Yes.
What do you think, ma'am? What should be the institute top priority over the next 10 years?
See, to start with, I would say we are definitely planning to add on a few more courses to our institute. Um, the top priorities of starting a diploma in pharmacy, looking at the demand for the course, we are starting a diploma in pharmacy in maybe the next academic year, and we are also working on starting a research center for PhD in our own institute. See, our campus actually has provision for students from KG to PG, with two individual schools belonging to CBSE and state boards till 10th standard. And after that, we have various courses like BBA, BCA, BSc, I would say BCom, also engineering, pharmacy, MBA, MCA, and all those courses are already available within the campus itself. And the management has now a clear vision of starting a sports academy, especially for the requirement for the development of our own students in various sport activities, of their interest. And of course, in coming times, we would also want to develop a private university. Um, I think that is the plan. We are going ahead. Yes, Shreya.
What would you like people to know about your institute that they might not know?
Uh, I will definitely want to highlight to them that our institute has a student centric approach. providing for the overall development of students. And in order to achieve this, we have, incorporated some best practices in the college. For example, we have a holistic assessment system wherein we evaluate the participation of individual students in the various activities which are going on in the college. We have a rubric system uh, by way of which we provide grades and marks to the students for their participation and also for winning various events, whether it is within the college campus or outside at national, state, and maybe international. Hmm. So that is what motivates them for participating in more numbers, and it also helps them gain these skills of presentation and the finishing, the polishing which is required by them is automatically gained by them. You know. So apart from this holistic assessment system, we also have student core council, which is involved in the governance of the college. As I have mentioned earlier, we have various internal committees wherein the faculty and the students work hand in hand, and this system actually provides for the honing of organizational planning, decision making, and responsibility bearing skills of the students. And it also enhances the overall performance of the students to bring laurels to the institute. So as more and more students participate, the definitely their performance improves, and there are more number of winners. So this is what I would want the students also to know, that they actually get a lot of exposure along, not only, the stay in the campus is not limited only to theoretical knowledge. Yes.
Ma'am, what do you see as Alard College of Pharmacy's greatest strength?
See, again, I would say our students, the skills of our students have been appreciated by their recruiters. It can be very clearly seen, when the experts from the industry visit us for guest lectures, for campus drives, for seminars, and for workshops. And many of them have come forward and they have appreciated the overall skills of our students. So definitely, I think that is a very big strength of the college. Also, I would, we have very transparent system of working, and it is, a fair to all kind of, provision in our college. And moreover, everyone is made aware about gender equality. It can be seen in the institute from increased participation of girls in all activities, including taking up responsibility in the student core committee council as such. Last year, I would say, I'm very proud to say that the president of student core council happened to be a girl student. That is the level to which the cooperation and equality norms are being recognized and understood by the students of our college.
Okay, ma'am. Any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the inspiring students?
I think it is very important for the current youth to start by preparing a SWOT analysis of their own selves. For example, they must identify their strengths, their weaknesses, the opportunities that are available to them, and the threats that they are facing. Then I suppose it becomes easier for them to really identify the key area of their interest, and proceed in their career accordingly. They could always get the opportunities once they know their weaknesses, they could always work on them, throughout their academic time. And by the time they are, ready for placement, they could actually have worked and, overcome the weaknesses that they have. So if they work now to build a strong base, they can definitely build their career on it in future. As compared to our times, in our times, they had a whole lot of, different approach towards, the career, towards, there were not many mentors. The awareness level was not very high in our educational years, which I suppose is available to these students now, and they must, make good utilization of the same. Pharmacy, I would say, is a area which will never, show a low, uh, even if the market falls. This is always going to provide lovely opportunities, and of course to those who are willing to learn and adapt to the new norms, because we can definitely see many changes coming up. The COVID lockdown period, I think our pharmacy students have um, taken it up as an opportunity to learn more and more. They have participated on in so many online sessions, and kept them upgraded in their technical know-how, which was easily available on the net. So I suppose the youth of today should learn, and they should not be discouraged by the failures, if any. And in fact, they should be learning from it, and they should move ahead with greater confidence. Yes, Shreya.
Okay, ma'am. How do you tend to establish a healthy relation and environment in your institute?
See, we have a very transparent way of working, and we provide all clarity to the students about the functioning of the college, and we also provide information about the day-to-day activities well in advance to them. So there is no confusion. The students actually are, well aware of um, all the facilities that we have, and that makes them more confident. So there is no confusion in their minds. Moreover, we also have a system of, faculty mentor. So each one mentor as a faculty is provided to 20 students in our institute, and these mentors guide them not only about the academics and other activities in the college, but they are in constant touch with the students, even for their personal requirements. So I suppose whatever the student is going through, the faculty mentors are well aware of that. Moreover, we also have a well-established feedback system by which, in every semester, the students are able to provide us their feedback regarding the various systems that are implemented here. So if there are any requirements, any suggestions from the students, they are always welcome. They are properly analyzed, and if found, positively useful for the institute, we have to implement the same, and overcome that, so that the students are, very relaxed and comfortable. So, and of course, they are working hand in hand with the faculty. So, the belongingness, the bonding, that has already established. So that keeps a very healthy environment. If there is belongingness among the students and the faculty, everything that they happen to be doing, is taken in a very positive way. And if there happens to be a problem, it is put up through the official channels properly, so that action can be taken, and the issue can be resolved. So this is what keeps a very lively atmosphere, very welcoming atmosphere in the institute. Yes, Shreya.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this useful insight.